Hello friends, today we are diving into the amazing and inspiring story of the first man to conquer space, Yuri Gagarin. This man became a symbol not only of the Soviet space program, but also of all mankind. In this video, you will learn many interesting facts about his life and feat. Did you know that on April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first man to go into space on the Vostok 1 spacecraft? His flight lasted only 108 minutes, but during this time, he managed to fly around the Earth and return to his home planet, becoming a hero not only for the USSR, but also for the whole world. Gagarin's flight was a real breakthrough in the history of mankind and became possible thanks to the courage and determination of this man. Before the launch, Gagarin uttered his famous "Let's go," which symbolized the beginning of a new era in space exploration. This phrase became a catchphrase and inspired millions of people around the world to conquer new heights. But why exactly was Gagarin chosen for this historic mission? He was chosen not only for his flying skills, but also for his personal qualities: calmness, determination, and modesty. His charisma and smile made him the perfect candidate for this mission. After his flight, Gagarin became a true hero and was honored with many awards and titles around the world. Yuri Alexeyevich Gagarin was born on March 9, 1934, in the village of Klushino-Smolensk region in the USSR. His parents, Alexey Ivanovich Gagarin and Anna Timofeevna Matvieva, were simple peasants. His father worked as a carpenter, and his mother worked as a milkmaid. Yuri was the third of 4 children in the family. Yuri's childhood was a difficult time during the Great Patriotic War. The family survived the occupation, and these hardships hardened his character. From an early age, Yuri was fond of technology and aviation, and was a member of an aircraft modeling club. After school, he entered the Lubertsy Craft School, then studied at the Saratov Industrial Technical School, where in parallel he was engaged in the flying club. In 1955, Gagarin graduated from the Orenburg Aviation School and became a professional pilot. His journey to the stars began with his selection to the cosmonaut squad. In 1960, he was selected as one of 20 candidates to prepare for spaceflight. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first person to orbit around the Earth in the Vostok 1 spacecraft. His famous "Let's go" before the launch became a symbol of the new space age. After the flight, Gagarin became a hero of the Soviet Union and was recognized worldwide. He continued to work in the space program, made numerous visits to other countries, promoting peaceful space exploration. Yuri Gagarin tragically died on March 27, 1968, during a training flight in a MiG-15 UTI fighter jet. Despite his early death, his contribution to cosmonautics and his memory remain unshaken. Streets, schools, and monuments around the world are named in his honor, and April 12 is International Day of Human Spaceflight. On April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first person to go into space. The flight was carried out on the Vostok 1 spacecraft. For 108 minutes, Gagarin circled the Earth once and returned to his home planet. This flight was a huge step forward for mankind and was made possible by the tremendous efforts of Soviet scientists and engineers. Gagarin was not just a passenger. He controlled the ship, monitored the systems, and kept records. This feat changed the course of history forever. Before the launch of Vostok 1, Gagarin uttered his famous "Let's go," which symbolized the beginning of a new era in space exploration. This phrase became a catchphrase and inspired millions of people around the world to conquer new heights. This short word conveyed all the energy, excitement, and determination of Gagarin, as well as his confidence in the success of the mission. Since then, "Let's go" has become associated with the start of big things and overcoming difficulties. Yuri Gagarin was chosen from several candidates to be the first cosmonaut. He was chosen not only for his flying skills, but also for his personal qualities: calmness, determination, and modesty. Gagarin stood out for his ability to make quick decisions in stressful situations and keep his cool. His charisma and smile made him an ideal candidate for this mission, which also played an important role in representing the USSR in the international arena. After his historic flight, Gagarin became a true hero and was honored with many awards and titles around the world. He received titles of honorary citizenship in various cities and countries, highlighting his international recognition and influence. His visits to other countries were accompanied by triumphant welcomes, and he became a symbol of peaceful space exploration. Gagarin visited more than 30 countries where he was greeted with delight and admiration. Yuri Gagarin was born into a peasant family in the village of Klushino, Smolensk region. His childhood was during the Great Patriotic War. He survived the occupation and witnessed many hardships that hardened his character. As a child, he helped his parents in the farm, and despite the difficult conditions, he always strived for knowledge and new discoveries. These trials made him stronger and prepared him for future challenges. Since childhood, Gagarin was fond of technology and aviation. He was a member of the Aviation Model Club and studied with great interest everything related to aviation and space. This passion became the foundation for his future achievements in astronautics. As a schoolboy, he showed interest in technology and mechanics, made model airplanes, and dreamed of the sky. This interest became the basis for his future profession and successes in space. Streets, schools, monuments, and even space objects, such as a crater on the moon, have been named in Yuri Gagarin's honor. His name will forever remain in history as the name of the first cosmonaut. His memory is immortalized in numerous films, books, and scientific works. His feat is a symbol of human courage and striving for the unknown. In different parts of the world, people honor Gagarin's memory by organizing events and exhibitions in his honor. On March 27, 1968, Yuri Gagarin died in an aviation accident during a training flight in a MiG-15 UTI fighter jet. He was only 34 years old. Despite his early death, his contribution to cosmonautics and his memory remain unshaken. The investigation of the crash still raises many questions and debates, but one thing is clear: the world has lost a great man and a hero who inspired millions by his example. Streets, schools, monuments, and even space objects, such as a crater on the moon, have been named in Yuri Gagarin's honor. His name will forever remain in history as the name of the first cosmonaut. His memory is immortalized in numerous films, books, and scientific works. His feat is a symbol of human courage and striving for the unknown. In different parts of the world, people honor Gagarin's memory by organizing events and exhibitions in his honor. Every year, on April 12th, the International Day of Human Spaceflight, or Cosmonautics Day, is celebrated in honor of Yuri Gagarin's first flight. This day is a symbol of courage and aspiration to new discoveries, and is celebrated not only in Russia, but also in other countries. On this day, there are numerous events, lectures, and movie screenings dedicated to space and Gagarin. It is an important day for everyone who dreams of space and appreciates its achievements. This is the amazing story of Yuri Gagarin, the man who was the first to look at our planet from space. His courage and determination will forever remain in the memory of mankind. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new interesting stories. And be sure to click on the bell to be notified about our latest videos first. See you soon.